Okay, let's make this one short and sweet. We're just going to the Weald for a short apprentice. Why? Well, why not? It'll give everyone a small chance to decrease their stress naturally. And also, I would like to eventually get this man-at-arms up to a level where he can start doing veteran missions. I really do like this man-at-arms. He's been working out for me really well. I've been using him in like every single apprentice mission since I've gotten him. Which is also a little amazing that he's still apprentice level. Whatever, so be it. Hopefully we can get him up to 3 soon. And actually, he's the only person that I've ever gone ahead and given upgrades to like immediately. Everyone else I wait until they're level 3. Him, I've already done it. Just to give him that little tiny bit of extra survivability. I'd like him to survive till 3. What have we got? Of course. Okay. How screwed up are we here? If we can get our man-at-arms all the way to the front, then we'd be good to go. I mean, not all the way to the front, to where he was in the second position.
Masterfully executed.
I don't know if he can move 1 or 2 spots, though. There is a very rare trinket that actually requires your man-at-arms to be in the 4th slot. So basically he's used there just for buffs, for protection, like this, guarding, and for, well, assuming that he can do it, I guess even ripostes if he can do it from the back position. But mostly I think it's for his 2 buffs and his guard. I forget what that trinket does. It like gives him a bunch of protection or something like that. Protection and dodge. Just makes him into a ridiculous tank. But it's odd because it makes him into a back line tank. So I think it's really hard to use, probably. I think I actually have that trinket. I don't think... Either I have it or I just saw it as a reward. I think I do have it, although the Shrieker might have stolen it, since he's stolen 16 of my fucking trinkets. I don't know if I really want to give that a shot. Since I do like using my man-at-arms as a frontliner. I like using his riposte. You know, he can hit the front 3 rows, which is useful. You know, a lot of frontliners, Crusaders, even Hellions to an extent, they have a hard time hitting the 3rd row. And some just can't hit the back row at all, although the Hellion can if she has that Iron Swan and she's in the front position still. The man-at-arms is versatile. And I think he works really well with an occultist. Because if you put that guard on someone, especially someone who's taking too much damage already and you're worried about them, or taking too much stress even, what I didn't realize for a while. The grave, huh? I know what to do with the grave because I was watching a little bit of Bear Taffy stream a little bid of the new DLC. I was curious about it, and I saw him going through the Weald, and he used a shovel for the grave. What did we get? Right, not bad. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, his guard. What I didn't realize for a while is that you can actually use it to guard someone against stress as well. He'll be a bodyguard and dive in front of that bullet too. So You know, you only have to worry about basically keeping his health up and his stress down. And it's easier to do that for one person, even if it's, you know, stacked and stacked, than I think it is for, you know, spreading it out. You know, like with an occultist, you know, occasionally they'll hit for like over 20 heal. Much better if, you know, that's on one target who's very damaged. Of course we're gonna get rabies. Yeah, of course. Always get fucking rabies from these fucking dogs. Which is one of the rare diseases in this game, which is not necessarily awful. It decreases our accuracy, but increases our damage. So if we've already got accuracy that's high enough to, you know, land hits, then it's actually a benefit. We're just gonna have to see if our Hellion can still land anything. We've been marked, but that's fine. We're already marked anyway. We want people to attack our man-at-arms as much as possible, so he can just riposte all day. If I understand how the riposte works, it's not like a certain number of hits that he can do, it just lasts a certain number of turns, so you actually kind of want him to be attacked as much as possible in those turns while it's active, and hopefully, of course, for very little or no damage, because he'll even riposte something that, you know, doesn't hit you. If it's a miss or if it's a dodge, he'll still riposte.
Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, let's go ahead and put this on our third line, because they might reach back there. Just to keep our third line healthy so we don't have to waste heals on them. Good, that's what I want you to attack. Dog, can you do it too? Ah, you're going all the way to the back. No rabies, please. Okay. Oh, that was a bleed attack. You know, I don't think I've even used Rampart yet, have I? You know, and if Rampart is something I never use, then maybe I should actually replace that with one of the group buffs. But even though I haven't used it yet, I do like that its versatility. Being able to knock someone back and stun. Wow, crit of 24. See, that's the combination I'm talking about. Cultist and Man-at-Arms. I wonder if the Man-at-Arms is a religious character. Will he group up with an abomination? I really wish I had enough room for an abomination. I would love to get one. I just want to try them out a little more. I think I've only had one. And he died pretty early, so I never really got to use them all that much. Will this dog never die? Well, I don't know if that dodge was his doing or the decreased accuracy from my Hellion's rabies. Okay. That took a little longer than I would have wanted. What is that? Grave robber only. Well, I do like things that are only positives, and that trinket has no negatives to it. Might put that in one of my grave robber slots. I only have that one grave robber, and she's already got a very rare, which is a really good trinket. But I might put that in the other spot. I don't know what I have in the other spot, actually. Alright. 2 tanks and a blight. If we can take out the blight quickly, I would appreciate it. That's only half his health. Exactly half. We can reach. Can we kill? Or should we pull? Just in case we can't kill. And then anyone will have a good shot at him. Hellion or Man-at-Arms. Yep, okay, he's done. Now we've just got the tanks, which are probably going to just hit my Man-at-Arms after he is marked. Yep. The dodge is nice. You get a riposte even on the dodge. random damage. 8 crit. Can't complain. Might be able to get the kill. Oh my god, so close. You know, while this Arbalist has been doing better for me than my last one, still, the Arbalists seem to fail me way too often. They're supposed to be a high damage back line. They end up not doing a lot of damage for me. What's going on there? I don't know. Am I using the Arbalists incorrectly? Should they not be 4th line damage? Plus, of course, I think they're very good for the support heals. Not only for one more chance to get someone off death's door, but that extra 20% is great.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
And we're running out of room. Okay. Sometimes there's a weird little glitch there that suddenly won't let you select it anymore. It's annoying. Alright, no traps, please. Yeah, that'll open up one spot. What have we got in room number 4? Nothing. I'm okay with that. I've already got a full inventory. Let's just try to finish this up. Well, not even half. Let's go for the same strategy we had last time, which worked. Prevented all blight. Okay, not gonna work out this time. We can still hit, just not for a lot. But enough. Blend his fucking corpse. Every time I see my man-at-arms get attacked before he has riposte up, it's just depressing. Potential damage wasted. Okay. 0. Well, at least we resisted the blade. The worst is when you get 0 and a bleed. Let's go ahead and stun these bastards, and we'll give ourselves one more chance to heal up. If we do defend, we still got riposte on for now. That'll make it even more likely that they'll hit him, so we just need that big heal on him. This will help. Crit of 4 plus the 20%. So we can get a nice big heal there. If we get even like a 10, it'll bump it up by 2, get 12, you know. It can be a lot.
The ground quakes.
Crit 10. Nice. We're doing very well on stress. Of course, this is a short, but still, you know, I've been through some shorts. Even in the Wield, where stress has been a huge problem. This time we're doing okay. You know, sometimes you run into those stress-dealing women. What are they called? I don't know what they're called. I think it's possible to run into a madman. I think a madman is actually possible in any of the locations. He might be... Nah, brigands too, I think. Brigands and madmen, I think, are, correct me if I'm wrong, because I very well might be, are the only enemy types that can show up in any environment. I think.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
But we haven't had a madman show up, so that's one of the reasons why our stress is so low. We just haven't found a whole lot of stress dealers. You know, seems like there's not a whole lot of stress dealers in the Wield. So why have I had stress problems in the Wield before? Alright, well it shows we've got at least 2 more battles. Because we have to clear 100% of room battles, so we've at least got to do this and go south. Okay. Shouldn't be bad as long as we can get that middle guy out. So we can avoid his DPS, which can be all too devastating. You know, his shank is bad. You know, I think he can hit the third and fourth rows with his shank. That can be really bad. I mean, if he crits with that, plus gets the bleed, it's huge. Then he can do that fucking attack where he hits both of our front row. That can be pretty bad. So the faster we can take this guy out, the better. Crit of 10 is real nice. You know, that's another reason why I think the occultists are often better than Vestals. Vestals have a couple, you know, offensive capabilities, but they are so weak. And occasionally, you know, his abyssal artillery, but especially his sacrificial stab can be real damaging. And it seems like he's got a high chance of crit. Maybe he's just real lucky. What is his crit chance? 8%? I don't really pay attention, so I don't know if that's a lot higher than it is for other people, but he does seem to crit a lot. Let's see. Well, yours is... What does that say? 13? Yours is only 2.5. Crit chance is terrible, but you still managed to do it there. We do not have anything to interact with this tentacle. Claw? Tentaclaw? So let's just move on. Backpack. Loot.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Just use that. We have enough room for the money, but not the journal. That's one I don't think I've seen before. Huh. You know, and as I've said before in other videos, I'm trying very hard to not look shit up for the most part. But I think I'm finally going to have to look up the journal stuff and see if there's any point in bringing them back. If there's no point, then I'm just never going to do it. I'll just read it for the lore. You know, sometimes they're interesting stories. You know, that one about the dude who turned into a fish and saw his companions who were still humans and got confused and thought that they were originally fish people who had turned into people. Fucking love it. It's fantastic. So, you know, it's interesting. Now, I would absolutely read a comic book or a novel based on Darkest Dungeon.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
I don't know how they'd do it.
We require only the strength.
I don't know who would do it. But man, I'd read it. I would go out and buy that on Amazon for my Kindle today. Alright. Slimes can be annoying. But we got the surprise. So we might be able to take out one or two right now.
Back to the pit.
Good. Take out this guy and then maybe we can... If we can't take this one out, we can stun him. Or, alright. Just kill them all. 1, 1, and 1.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely
Like strong bucks.
the light?
Looks like we're not going to be...
If only treasure
Okay,
could
well,
staunch the flow.
it's fine.
Other
We can sell back the bandage, right? Looks like we're not going to be getting a secret room this time around. 2 more slimes. Can we get lucky again? Nah, not as lucky as last time, but still.
Be gone.
Alright. See? His crit chance seems to be pretty good.
A singular strike.
Oh yeah, your crit chance is different depending on the skill. Okay.
Another one falls.
Right.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I forgot that it shows you that so easily if you're just, you know, hovering over the different skills, it'll show you the accuracy and crit chance for that particular skill. Very clear as day in the bottom left.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Surprised.
Made clear.
Your accuracy is 107, crit chance 13. her regular old sniper shot is supposed to be pretty good. It just happens to usually not be for me for some reason. Because I haven't upgraded her bow or crossbow. Of course, we came all this way for a fucking corpse. Why does this always happen in the Weald? Let's see if we can get something out of it. Do you use bandages on it? I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking there. Wrap up the meat. Nope. No effect. Fuck it. Alright. Well, that wasn't quite as quick as I had hoped. You know, it was a good, very sustainable party. But not the most damaging. I don't know. That group might be good for a medium or a long. The sustainability that we get from the dual heals plus the man-at-arms and his guard.
All the decadent
Yeah, we might take them on a longer medium next time. Join me then. Bye-bye.